Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandapan to all the devotees. Vancha kalpatrubhasya kripasindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Welcome to Amrutvani program, Transcendental Words of Wisdom by His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji. Today's Namamrita will be read by Bhakti Jai Shri Sona. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Narad Muni in Srila Vyasadeva, to Srila Vyasadeva, while performing duties according to the order of Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one constantly remembers him, his names, and his qualities. An expert devotee of the Lord can mold his life in such a way that while performing all kinds of duties, either for this or the next life, he can constantly remember the Lord's name, fame, qualities, etc. The order of the Lord is distinctly there in the Bhagavad Gita. One should work only for the Lord in all spheres of life. In every sphere of life, the Lord should be situated as the proprietor. No one else but Lord Sri Krishna can climb to the proprietor of everything within his creation. A pure devotee remembers this constantly, and in doing so, he repeats the transcendental name, fame, and qualities of the Lord, which means that he is constantly in touch with the Lord. The Lord is identical with his name, fame, etc., and therefore to be associated with his name, fame, etc., constantly means actually to associate with the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Shri Shri Radharasi Hari Bhagavan ki Jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki Jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki Jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki Jai, Gaurang Nitai Mahaprabhu ki Jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Morning Amrutvani program ki Jai, Samved Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. In every field, there are expert people in every field. Whether you say a Tamasi field, whether you say a Rajasi field, whether you say a Sattvic field, and whether you say this divine field, a Param Shuddha, Parasattva field. And there are gurus who know what is best in their field. But the only problem in the Tamasi field, Rajasi field, they are Ulta field, what we called as, which leads us to hell. It is said, oh, जो चमकादड़ रहता है वो उल्टा लटका रहता है, and then he sees everything downside. Narad ji, Hanuman ji, all these people are very, very intelligent people. They know, see, we say they know the past, present, and future. They see the past, present, and future. And what is the best thing they will do. And that's why we see Narad ji always on his veena. He's constantly chanting the holy name. Hanuman ji, always interested in two things in his life. He has all the siddhis. He can become smaller and smaller. He can become bigger. Even, Vyasadeva, by writing the Bhagavatam, and it is said that in the Vedas, there are so many things golden things, that you can convert the, what do you say, the metal into gold. You can go, there are siddhis by which you can go to other planets, travel. They had everything. But after having all that siddhis, they are not satisfied. And ultimately, Vyasadeva is saying that after writing all this thing, I am not satisfied. And after writing the Bhagavatam and the pure glories of the Lord, he was at peace. And that's why we see all the people, Srila Prabhupada, why he was able to, tolerate or go through the sufferings, because he was sincerely attached with the order of the Guru. He was very sincerely attached with Bhagavatam. He was very sincerely attached with the holy name. And he never left 1 second also of his life without service. So, we have to become expert. We have to become intelligent. We may be expert in some field of Tamasi, Rajasi, and there are some Sattvic field. But that is not going to give us the peace of our mind. That is not going to solve the karma reactions which we are. There are billions and billions of karma reactions which are waiting for us to be hit and change our life. So we have to become experts in the Shuddha Sattvic field. We have to see the highest people, what they are doing, and just follow. Yesterday in the newspaper, there was one person who says that I'm a shameless copy person of Warren Buffett. In Rajasi field, he is the topmost person who is a billionaire. He says, I just copied Warren Buffett and I became a billionaire. Whatever strategies he was taking, I just copied it. So for us to go back to our spiritual world, which is the only place we have to copy our acharyas, what they have done, and just follow that. And that's why here Srila Prabhupada says, Naradji, being a very expert, he some or other was only doing 2 things, seva and chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Morning chanting program ki jai, Amrutvani program ki jai, Samved